As usual, I'm on the outskirts of the majority here as it pertains at this moment to Charlie Kirk. I believe the church is flirting with idolatry at this point. And, you know, it's one thing, you want to give him a day. There's no Jesus Christ day, but you want to give Charlie Kirk a day, okay. I think if Charlie Kirk were alive, he would want people focused on the issues and not on him. I certainly wouldn't want the church in disarray over this, but many in the church right now are just taking personal offense if you choose not to say Charlie Kirk's name 50 times a day more than you're saying Jesus Christ. And I'm just not in alignment with that. I'll never be in alignment with that. I think that we need to understand that every time something happens like this is just going to increase. You know, the saints are martyred every single day worldwide, but, you know, out of sight, out of mind is the sad truth. So when it finally happens in America, it's like, you know, we get in the streets and we're parading and we have this kind of like moral, all of a sudden like upheaval, and we're just like, yeah, this is crap. This is, you know, what's happening? Well, Jesus told us this would happen. This is literally, Charlie's rewarded in heaven. All martyrs are rewarded in heaven. Do I think he's an actual martyr is a whole other discussion, but let's just call him that for the video. And the Bible tells us that we're blessed for this. So, you know, while we mourn him, of course, honor him, pray for his family, absolutely. But to keep going, to keep the focus on him at this point, really? Nobody sees a problem with that? You know, somebody criticized me and said, what's wrong with your heart that you can't just honor this fallen brother and be done with it? And I thought, but that's exactly what I'm doing. I have honored this fallen brother and I am done with it. You know, I think that we really need to check our own hearts about this as to why we're not done with it and the various reasons that we get on these bandwagons, specifically as Christians. And we feel so justified, like we're doing kingdom work to sit here and to continue again saying this man's name and regaling upon this man more than we are Christ himself. And it's like Charlie Kirk, Charlie Kirk, Charlie Kirk, and then we slap Jesus on the tail end like a bumper sticker just to justify the cause. I don't like it. My spirit doesn't like it. I think it's coming from a wrong spirit. I think it's fleshly driven. I don't think it has anything to do with Christ. And frankly, I will be in prayer that the people who have really been touched by this whole thing, that have turned to Christ, that they actually continue following Jesus Christ after Charlie Kirk Day is over.